Ladies and gentlemen, hobos and tramps, cross-eyed mosquitoes and bow-legged ants, pull up a chair and sit on the floor. I'll tell you a story I've never heard before. I didn't set that. What the? What the? Oh my gosh, there it is. No, it's... What the heck? There it is. I kept the music on, as you can hear. Welcome to the Beach series. I have not touched this in a while, and the old world is actually gone, if you had read the community post, which I don't know why I did. Long story short, I decided to do a completely new world for the Beach series, and this is actually a different mod pack using... Long story short, this is using a different mod pack that has like 34 mods in it. But there is one problem. Ooh. Oh wait, did I add in? Oh, that's chipped, yeah. He's chipped. Holy. Oh! That was a lot. Oh no. Just one moment. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Jeez. I don't know what ancient boats are. I don't know what ancient wood is. There's a lot of stuff here. Jeez. Ooh. Yeah, to be completely honest, I downloaded like 34 mods and most of them are decorative. Like, you can see how many decorative mods I got. Is that blood? Oh, mamma mia. I feel like I've made a mistake here. Ooh. What mod is that from? Quark? An abacus? What the heck? Why is... What the... Okay, I'll be honest, I don't exactly know all the mods I have. Yeah, we've got like bells and whistles, re-chisel, decoration, just decoration, blocks and items, decorative railings, chisel, the original chisel mod, including the also wonderful batteries that you can make. I think big no? I think that was the one thing I was disappointed in with that mod. You can make, yeah, I'm just so happy that I have this mod. Yeah. I enjoy all the stuff in this mod. Create mod, obviously. Create building blocks. That's simple. Decoration delight, including the sink and Kevin MacLeod music, which I just realized I can listen to. Dreams and desires, which adds a ton of awesome little things. Like, I think the kinetic motor is just straight up, like, hydraulic press. Okay, I do not know what that's used for. D and desires. Building blocks. Oh, dreams and desires, building what? The giant gear. Don't know what that does. Classic stuff, like some mechanisms, which are all unusable. Decorative storage. Dusty decorations. Create encased. This one I'm actually really happy with, including all of these. Re-chiseled crate integration. Extended cogwheels, just for the half shaft. CCK, whatever that is. Crafts and additions. Biomass. How do you make biomass? Oh. Chipped, which is just so much stuff. Steam and Rails, which has all of the fancy stuff, including the hand core. I love the hand core. Steam and Rails tracks. The pallets, which are going to be very useful. We're going to be doing a lot of train stuff. Copycats, the functional and the decorative ones. Ay caramba. Iron door. Sliding door. Folding door. Trapdoors. Cogwheels. Ooh. Create deco. Create deco metals, which, yeah. That, design and decor, which also has its own boilers, including some large boilers, which are going to be very useful somehow. And their own little floodlights. I love this one. I love him. Some of those turn on automatically. These work? Fluid tanks, containers, which I assume extend. Yes, they can... Are these usable? Wait a minute, these might work like, I think those work like the one things. Do they extend forwards? They do extend forwards, yeah, I think so. The... letters and, different crushing wheels and, I'm sorry. I know I've been talking about the... Oh, I feel like I'm just gonna be gushing for so long. Oh... Oh, Gabriel. Engineers decor, which I feel... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this has stuff, a mod I do not have installed. I don't know why I didn't install that mod with it. Okay, first off. And then, okay. This is peak. Andesite chain, which is actually quite simple. What is a cardboard sheet? This is useful. Okay, wait. This is in... So it's in design and decor. There's two different mods with cardboard and cardboard trapdoor. Here's that. Let me get through these first. And also, wait. I don't think I can play that. I don't think I can play any of these. Besides the Kevin MacLeod. And I do say MacLeod. I know for a fact it's MacLeod, but... That's useless? That's useless. Okay. That's neat. Anyways, I'm sorry about gushing for 9 minutes, but it is time to get on with the video. This is my spawn point. I generally spawned here. The point of the beach series was supposed to be a series where essentially I just build. I build and I have fun with it. And so my problem is here that we're in a snow biome. Oh geez, my game's gonna lag a lot. Also, wait, what? How many advancements did I get? I got... Okay, well I have this one now. I have Welcome to Create. And I have that one. What is the forgotten? I don't like my game suddenly freezing because of that. It gives me his hat. Plus luck. And reach distance. What the? Bundles? Anyways, continuing onwards. To put a long story short. Oh my gosh, that is just... To put a long story short, well, okay, that's interesting. I have two? I grabbed two? Ooh. Ah! Don't think I have that on. Good to know it's control left button. Oh! Wait a minute! Wait! I have to check something. This is extremely important. Where's the normal... This is extremely important, and we must test this right now at this exact very moment. That, and, well, good, I guess. Oh my gosh. I am so unbelievably happy. That... Oh... It's... Okay, there's a YouTuber. You might know them. Their name is... Teapot. And they're very, they're kind of popular nowadays because... Oh, no, Teacup. They're popular nowadays because they made some pretty neat little, They made some pretty neat little, They made some pretty interesting, things recently, which a lot of people have found very fun. And I thought this was the mod that you needed in order to... I thought this was the mod that you needed in order to... I thought that there's a specific mod you needed to do this, but knowing that you can just do this... I think that the mod does add more, because, like, these are... Yeah, but... Yeah, that's just wonderful. Anyways, here comes the music. So, long story short, the point of the series is simple. I'm going to be building towns. They are going to be villager accessible because villagers will be living in them, which means I'm building housing for them as well. And then Well, to put it simply, then we just kind of keep going. I'm gonna put a waypoint here, if I can... Shoot, So, yeah, that's the problem, because that's Zero's mini-map. What other map mod did I install? That means I have a second... Ah, the U is the waypoint screen, B is a new waypoint. Z does that. Can I not open map? Guess not. Well, long story short, since I started here, we shall, let's see. I don't really know how I want to do this, because I know I literally need to put a town here. I have to put a town here. Do I just break the ice? Do I, like literally break the ice? I don't think I'm going to be able to build a town here. I'm sorry. Ice Spikes is not a good biome for this kind of stuff. Give me a second. I'm sorry, but I cannot handle this many chunks at once. Here we go. Ice Spikes maybe not, but a spruce area I can. This shall be our first town. And I shall name it... Oh. Oh, I have so many good ideas. Oh, I have so many wonderful ideas for this. Okay. First, what the... What the, bone... I forgot the game itself is probably pretty loud. I'm gonna set that down to like 60. Once we get to actually building, I'll put down a jukebox and make this a little more enjoyable for y'all. Okay, that's weird. That is a weird tree. Continuing onwards. This shall be our town. At least our first town. I think it was this way I came from. No, I came from this way, because there's ice spikes this way. So, I want it to be more in this area. I mean, this is not a good area for a town. Alright, I'll figure it out. For now... Dark Aqua. Unnamed Snowy Town. So, first things first, obviously, mining town. You gotta make this a mining town. Secondly, I'm probably not gonna go big on deco for this one. We'll see. Probably spruce. Keep some wood, normal wood on me. Spruce planks. That blossom wood is a nice color. I might actually make one of the... I might make, something out of this. Keep that on me. We're gonna keep this very Wild West feeling. Like, I want to make this feel like Red Dead. Specifically the second one. That is beautiful. Why is there specifically... Is there no... So all the chests turn into the generic chest. Alright. So. Okay, I gotta know what the cardboard door looks like. Hope this isn't taking too long. I'm just trying to build. Oh, okay, so they just turned all the other doors into a... They just made versions for all the other doors. I'm trying my best. Oh, there's a bit of a difference to them. These are the spruce doors. Probably paneled. This is the kind of weather where you want that kind of door. Or fortified. Forgot Quark added that. Alright. Starting off, let's see. There's a cardboard door. Okay, that looks fine. I think that's a good door for this. That looks surprisingly natural. And then... Alright. I like that. That is very nice. I honestly really like that, I really like that, a bucket of, why is that here? If you're wondering why I'm going with the blossom wood, I think I'm gonna make this like a town hall. That's why it's so tall. So this is essentially going to be like... I'm gonna keep these on me. Ooh, I gotta try something quick. Really? A man can dream. I'm gonna have this be the town hall, so I think I'm gonna have this, that's why it has the red, but I'm not gonna have all the buildings be red. They're probably mostly gonna be spruce, very samey looking. These ones are also going to be very basic looking buildings. Like, I will admit, I'm not the greatest at building, and I feel like it's best if I leave the, fanciness out of it for this town. This isn't, I'm putting lore and stuff into this, because that's what my brain does. And my brain just thinks of This is a small shanty mining town brought up sometime in the 1800s and hasn't fully felt the effects of the Industrial Revolution yet because of how just kind of shabby it is. This might actually only be a one-floored house. No, I'll put 2 floors in it. I think I might just make it a little bit taller. I don't know. This is supposed to be kind of mansion-like, you know, like a fancy, expensive person's home. No, wait, no, didn't want that as the floors. The only reason I'm using Blossom actually is just because of the fact that there's that tree over there, and honestly, that gives me enough. To do this. Like, if that blossom tree wasn't there, this would probably be normal spruce, but with it there, I'm going to go for, yeah. I'll figure out where I'm gonna put the staircase or ladder later. I think I might actually... I'm gonna do slab stair. Let's see. I like slab stair more. Oh, and then I gotta... Too high of an arch. There we go. I like that. I really do like that. Yeah, I like that. That definitely looks good to me. But then again, I also wanted to try something which would be a little odd. I will admit, it would look very odd, but I kind of wanted to try out. And you know what? I'm actually going to add an overhang, because this is the kind of place where you'd have that 1 extra block of overhang to walk around your property. I want to try putting the roof... As cool as the shingling is, this just doesn't seem like the kind of place that would have that. Like, no, I know that doesn't sound right, to be honest. Like, I know for a fact I'm probably gonna sound crazy here. But, like, this place seems like the kind of place they expected to be abandoned. So the mayor's just living off the wealth they have currently. And then, to make sure this really extends, I'm not gonna go all the way. I'm just kind of... That's weird. Is this speed bridging stuff? It's bridging tech. Oh, that is crazy. This mod would make... Sorry. And then over here I have to do the same thing of... I'll just do it like that. It's a very odd shape, but I think it would also look really neat. Especially with this, because they kind of curve. I like that. I think I'm going to stick with that. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with this for now. I guess I don't have to do all the way. I just have to do to a certain point. This, and this will lead to that nice third block, and then this can just be completely like that. Oh wait, no, it has to be do not want snow getting all over what I'm building. How long has it been? 30 minutes. Alright. Still got time. I guess I'm technically on a time crunch of my own creation. I actually did want the building to be a little shorter. I did this to myself. So I do need to do that again so that I can do this. And then in here, I don't think I'm gonna... I could put a roof on this. You know what? That would make it feel really nice. I think it would be better if I put a roof on this. I do still need to make it villager accessible, so yeah. And I'm probably gonna fill the attic with torches, to be honest. And once again, I'm going to make it double long, because despite how weird it seems, my brain just goes to, yeah, they would probably do that. And then I need to remember that I literally don't... Oh, crap, yeah. Well, I can just use spruce planks for this. This is where the problems come in, because now I actually... The wonders of Minecraft. Nope, that's not it. Do that, and then... Technically, I can actually just do this, because, like, I can do that, and then I can just... That should be like that, and... Do that. And then so do this, and then... And I'm not going to have the double hang over here, because as cool as it would be, I think it would... No, I will. And we will get to all that later. For now, I'm going to seal this up with planks, including over here, and then... That's really annoying. Unless we add another layer. That is wicked. And then what I think I'm gonna do is did that completely wrong. I think I'm gonna clear the local area out of, like, all the snow out of the local area. I'm okay with it now. Okay. Gonna have to do a few changes. As much as I want this to work, I think there's a few things I need to change about it. For instance, finding out if I can put snow on putting snow in certain places. Okay. And then, so that's kind of a cop-out, but I gotta say, it's a really interesting looking house. And then when jeez, that was laggy. And then I'm gonna put those away, and then... And you know what? I'm gonna put that away too. These two. I will do interiors later. For now, I'm actually focusing way more on the just the looks aspect of it all. So yeah, I might put some windows on it quick and like build a staircase, but that's really all. I'm actually gonna put a second door right here, because I think they would do that, like as a sort of a patio thing, you know? Well, not like a patio, more just like a... The other thing I'm gonna do is, what kind of coal-burning lantern, big lantern, what the... So this... It's a full block lantern. And then there's just some simple torches. These all in chipped? They are. Chipped is some good stuff. I'm gonna stick with the normal lanterns, unfortunately, but yeah. Dang it. I gotta be honest, I got some big stuff planned. Especially when I get more subscribers. Like, I have a few video essays I wanted to make, which I can't because of the fact that I need to write scripts for them, and record footage for them, and do the voiceover for them, and do literally everything I need to do to make a video. They're gonna be properly edited, which is nice, but I have to do all the stuff first. Well, Don't you hate when you only have a block of space? Just a few lanterns, make the place brighter, you know. Don't want too many mobs spawning in here. Really? Let's see, what the... We might just have to go for normal glass. Well, if I can find something that's akin to like storm glass, I might do that. Like oh, these look pretty samey. It's all very similar. I think this is the best one for this kind of town. Maybe one right here. And then, yeah, and this is just gonna be a generic little house. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep these, because this seems like the kind of thing they'd use. Alright! Mayor's house done. I know it's a bit much for the mayor's house, but to be honest, I'm kind of thinking of this guy as I'm kind of thinking of this guy as the kind of guy, like, this is a nice cave, obviously. But this seems like the kind of guy who kind of overdoes how good a place is. Like, this kind of guy, I feel like, would be like, hey, we got a wonderful little place to live here. And then you go there and it's cold and frigid. I'm also looking to maybe make this place look a bit abandoned. Because I'm going to have villagers here, but I don't know how many are going to live here. This blossom tree is really nice. This will be good as a centerpiece. Because, like, we're probably going to build the town around this massive mining area, which I think I might build bridges over. Like, I might build some bridges over it and just have, like, no horse travel or something like on there. I do like the snow on the building. I'm actually going to manually place this. As much as I hate it being uneven because of the way that these buildings are placed, I do enjoy it. Shouldn't... No, they're both bottom slabs. I do really like this. I'll be honest. As goofy as this looks, I really like this design. Especially with, like, the whoop. I would live in a house like this. I don't really normally do this kind of, What? Do you have any more ornate? No. Okay. Spruce, then. Ow. The funny thing is, terraforming in Minecraft is kind of easy, as long as you're just, like, kind of looking at, like, how Minecraft naturally does its terrain generation. You just, yeah, see? That looks natural. Somewhat. Now you have a nice little patio. For, you know, which spoiled brat is whoever the guy owns this town. Lord of Remington. Making a... I'm gonna say that's a maybe not a deep cut and not a shallow one either. Like a small cut at least. I have already become bored. This is a lot more fun than the other video. I designed a train in the last video. That is one thing. We do need a train station. I'm thinking northern... Eastern, I think, side of town. Because this is north. This is south. This is east. This is west. I think. It's up and down. We don't talk about lane. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I am very stumbled here. Or I'm kind of... I know for a fact the ice... I could do one thing. I actually could do something. Ice trading was a big thing back in that day. Because, like, people use ice for their fridges and stuff. So I could have... I'm gonna cut down these trees. I'm keeping the blossom tree. Because, to be honest, that's a really nice tree. And I think it'd be nice to have the town square built around that. It's like a... Like, this tree has stood for, like... many years, and so will this town, or something like that. What are you looking at? As for the mine shaft, I'll figure something out. I'm probably gonna build like a elevator or something. Anyways, train station's probably gonna be somewhere over here. Oh, jeez, this is very uneven land. To the mist. I can't sing that. Don't me and my musical heart. Like, genuinely. What the? Like, I like singing. I genuinely do. But the problem is all the songs I know are copyright. Ooh, ravine. This would be cool for the train to cross over. What is this? Is this another blossom tree? Yeah, it is. What is this? It's a sunny blossom. You're in the wrong place. Pull a bit. Very scary sounding. I'm looking forward to, now that I know we have the bogies, I'm looking forward to making trains. Because, like, I've been watching a lot of that Teacup guy's videos, and he makes some awesome trains. Knowing there's a lot of these blossom trees around here makes me happier with, making his house out of the blossom trees. See, my idea is because these blossom trees are all... That was really loud. Because these blossom trees aren't like they aren't like they're a lot less common than the spruce trees. My brain was just like, yeah, they use a lot of these around here. Guy used them to build his house. Everyone else is stuck with the spruce. Honestly, thinking about it might make some actual lore for this. Like, I'm not saying deep, but I just mean like giving years and dates and stuff for when everything really happened. And also some, like, backstory. I could connect everything. Okay, I am going to, first things first, I'm gonna build Do I just build like town square? I should build the town square. Okay. Okay, they do have shelving, and they do have these bookcases, which I might be able to put like. Hate that curved bookshelf. It's all books. I want like. I need like. You know what I can do actually? Decorative storage, which. Oh wait, this is. Well. The barrel with ice in it. What is this? What? It's weird. There's Dusty Decorations, which has awnings and has bales of stuff. Wow, this really does have what you need, including chairs. Pots and pan stacks, papers, cluttered shelves. Are these random or... They are! Okay, this could be what I need. Could you just stack these on top? Yes, that's exactly what I need. Coils of rope, just generic ropes, which you can't climb. $360. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna build a general store right here, right smack here. I'm not actually gonna build it like that. I'm gonna just this might be too big. We'll see. I could build the interior first. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna build this interior first, and I'm also gonna keep it. No, I will. No, yeah, I will. I'm gonna, unlike his house, which I dug down. It's, I don't know. Unlike his house, which I dug down a block, which I guess wouldn't be realistic. I'm gonna build this guy up one. So, building out just a generic little floor pan here. My idea is, this is where those copycats come in. This could work, like, wonderfully. Okay, just go to the thing. Okay. It's the vertical half panels, half layers. These can stack, by the way. They're really cool. Yeah, here are the layers. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like... Oh yeah, I would have to do it like that. So let me do it like this, and then... No. Let me, Yeah, like... 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, give me a second. I think I have to do it like this. And then I'm just going to do it over here, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to take the shelving, and I'm going to have to... Oh, come on. What mod is this? It's, wonderful. It's Dusty Decorations. Okay. Okay, and then... Please. I don't want to have to do this. Man, do I really have to... Fine, never mind. You can be like... Can just do that, too. Okay, despite my efforts, I will have to kill that idea where it stands, and instead, just go for panels and normal, and, yeah. Unfortunately. Do that. Yeah, that's... I am also gonna check if they have any, empty shelves, because I think that would be very realistic for a place like this. No, they all just... They only have these big ones? Yes, okay. Can I rotate it at least? No. I'm not doing the normal shelves. There's probably also going to be a fishing economy here, I'll be honest. Okay. How about this? Because of the fact that looking at this, I don't think that's going to work. I'll just place full blocks. All I wanted to do was make a simple general store. Didn't want to complicate things too much. But no, this mods have to be problematic. I'm gonna decorate the outside, trust me, I'm just... This building's gonna look a lot more simple compared to the other ones because, oh sorry, it's gonna look generic right now, but I will make it look better in a moment or two. And I'm gonna do this. I think that should be good. Not just yet. I need to make it bigger again. I'm not making this like there's a house in the back. What I'm gonna do is, back here I'm gonna have some more shelving, just kind of like this. Are there any small doors? Like, there's that again. Perfect, actually. And there's no getting in here. Okay. I'm gonna make this look better. I promise that. I'm just being really basic with it right now because I plan to use copycats to make it better. Closes it to the tree. Okay, we do technically have space. Okay. So I'm a little kind of getting tired of this, but I want to finish this before I'm done with the video because this is a series now. Not a big series, obviously. This is kind of like the other ones where it's kind of like a little here, a little there. I wanted to do some factorial videos, but I was gonna do one where I turn on all my mods and then turn off any ones that don't work together. That's perfect. Oh, that's wonderful. Move all the snow. Okay, let's see. In the corner, right here, and then back here. And one in the corner here. Perfect. I'm gonna do one of those, like, those windows. Yeah. I like this. It's just very nice and quaint. Obviously, I can't put too much detail in it because it's just Minecraft, but yeah. And then comes the outside. So, first things first. Oh boy. So I do have a problem. Which is, I want to put a beam in a block. And I can't do that. But I want to. I will use these. Neat. Okay, I think let's scoot forward a little here. My problem, I'm just not going to be able to. nice little general store, you know? Walk in, give me your finest, fine stuff. Okay. Now for the other... Now for the other stuff. This one is not going to have a double hang, but I am going to give it a reasonable roof. Reasonable as in I am going to have to do the whole shortening technique of using slabs. Or in this case. Let me throw all that in there. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm making this one a lot more simple. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, using the panels for the spruce on the, never mind, I did that wrong. I'm gonna be using the panels for the spruce on the, That's gonna be problematic. Don't even bother that much with that much. I'm gonna like sort of half and half it. We'll figure it out. We have all the copycat stuff, so we can use that. How did you do the wrong way? Okay, and then I'm just gonna do that. And then, you know what? Yeah, that works. I'm surprised that worked. It's goofy looking, I'll admit. It's real goofy looking. But it does fix the problem. That actually looks a lot better. No. And then... This way I don't have to, This way I don't have to build it out of actual spruce, and it'll just look like there's logs holding it up. Oh. Don't want that, like that. Just remembered one of the few mistakes I made with the other house. Didn't do any cross bracing, which I should probably do now that I'm thinking of it. And then, you know what, I will, just to try and make this look a little better. Well, I gotta say, as mediocre as this looks, I think it's doing pretty well. Alright, ending after an hour, because I don't know if I can do 2 hours of this. Hopefully next time I have more vigor. Thank you all for watching. Please, if you found it entertaining, like, comment, subscribe. All the sort of things. See y'all in the next video.